And lo, there came a time when the land was rent in twain with dissent. In the west was the apostle Ralph of Klein, he who did collect the people's shekels, and when they demanded services, to tell them to go forth and multiply themselves. The same Ralph who did attempt to save money by going among the sick, saying, "Pick up thy bed and walk." But the only ones who walked were the hospital staff. And St. John of Chrétien, he who spoke in tongues, had traveled to the distant land of the rickshaw in the east to sell them a new way of creating power. And he did explain to them how to operate it in the language he did call English, with predictable results. And St. John of Chrétien did send experts to that distant country to help them, using an airline that had cut everything by 10%. And in the province that did call itself distinct and was well on its way to becoming extinct, Saint Lucien of the Big Bouchard did wail and gnash his teeth and stampeth his foot, for verily his province was financially going down the tubes. And he did call together his experts and ask them to report on how they could become prosperous again. And they did send their report to Brother Jacques of Parisot in his think tank, so called because he could think better when he was tanked. And he did read what the report said the province needed.
More ethnics with money?
And at the city upon the two rivers called the nation's capital, the members of a secret society called the Block did ask their leader to leave, saying, "You are not fit to be the blockhead." They said they needed a new leader who was full of spirit, which meant there was only one choice. And yet in this divided land, there remained hope that one day all would be well, that harmony would reign, and untold riches would be heaped upon them. It was that thought which kept them going, which is why every morning they went forth and bought as many Lotto 649 tickets as they could afford.